Welcome to another PointHD presentation. Today we're going to have a look at the PointHD running on the Microsoft Surface tablet. The PointHD Surface solution gives us an awesome portable system which can be deployed for a number of applications. Let me show you some examples of how we can use the PointHD Surface solution. So let's have a look at this application. So if you're a sports coach, you can use the PointHD Surface to give team talks. Of course, instead of using the standard chalkboard method to do your X's and O's, of course you can do that on here. What we recommend is that you can bring in customized graphics. These graphics over here can also be replaced with individual team member player pictures, so this way your team players, when they go out on the field, will have a much better chance of recalling the tactics that you've been explaining to them, which anything that helps the players perform better on the field has got to make life easier for the coach. Of course, we can bring in and work with many other images. So for instance, over here, if I bring in a different image, here we can use some different tools that we've got. We've got sort of highlighting tools. You still have rectangles and drawing functional tools. We could just bring in numbers to pinpoint certain players. You've even got the flexibility of bringing in individual team names for the players themselves and using them within the PointHD. Okay, so that's enough of using it with still images. You know, as a sports coach, I'm sure you're going to have a lot more video clips that you're going to be playing around with. So let's move on and show you how we can work with video clips. So over here I have a video clip. The coach is given a video control bar, so you can scrub through the video wherever you need to. You can of course still annotate over that video as you need to. We can still use any of the tools that are provided. So for instance, if I wanted to bring in a zoom tool to have a look at what's going on there, I can do. We've got clear function down there. So let us hit play. Of course, we can also still do our annotations and drawings over the live video, or sorry, the video clip that's coming in. Okay, I can pause that. And let me show you that we also have a full screen zoom function. So let me zoom into that particular part of the image, hit play, showing you that we can still work with zoomed video, and that will still play as you need it to. So if I hit on clear zoom, we'll go back to the original image. Of course, it's not just for sports that we can use this. One of the other applications with the PointHD Surface is for medical. So again, if we are a teaching situation, you're giving your students a lecture or on how to do certain procedures, and this could be for any type of teaching aid, not just medical, but here we're showing our medical application. So in here I'm using a still image just to show you some of the things that we can do with it. We can bring in, again, customized graphics. So I've got things like crosshairs. I can bring in certain scaled rulers. Of course, you can still draw and annotate over any of the content that's being displayed. Okay, so again, with medical uses, you don't just have to use that with images. Of course, this could be X-rays or anything else that's coming through. We can also work with using it with medical video. So this is medical video of a laparoscopic procedure that's being carried out. That again, the presenter can scrub through. This could of course also be a live video feed coming through into the tablet. that could be a live operation coming through from theatre that you're explaining to the students. We will show you a little bit more about that in further on into this presentational video, but for now let's take a look at some of the things that you can do. So again, you can use this system to highlight, draw, annotate, whatever you need to do on here. Okay, so not just for medical uses, what we can also use this system for is again for doing trials at courtrooms. So for instance, you might be giving you know, witness statements, or you need to highlight certain events to the jury. Well, again, if you're using this into the courtroom, it makes things a lot easier for the layperson jury to understand, especially when it comes to complex evidence. You know, you might have an expert coming in that's giving some complex evidential to the jury, and you need it explained in a really simple way. So with this type of simple solution, you can do that very, very easily. So for instance, again over here, it's not just you know, particular maps and things that you can bring in. You can also bring in images of complex pieces of evidence. Again, the police and the forensic departments can be using this to prepare material for the trial. So you have a variety of different applications. And the same thing over here. One of the sophisticated things about the PointHD solution is that we don't just work with all standard video. This is a CCTV video clip that's been brought in from a CCTV recorder. And again, you know, you've got much more flexibility in here. Again, you've got play pause functionality. You've also got scrubbing functionality. So if you're trying to review certain things and see what happened, then at any particular point you can even zoom into the images. You can then obviously annotate and draw over them as you need to. So this makes it really, really simple for presenting complex pieces of evidence to a layperson jury. Okay, so let me just clear on to that, and let's have a look at some other applications that we can use this for. Now this could be your corporate type of presentations. Let's say you're trying to give your financial CEO or CFO is giving a presentation for a particular thing. It could be on the charts. So of course we can still highlight, annotate, draw over the charts as we need to. What you can also do with this is that instead of just bringing in things like PowerPoint type slides, here you can actually bring in your slide images. So you can jump very easily from one point to another slide as you need to, because with most presentations you may need to jump across rather than delivering it in the way that you originally thought of at the beginning. So things that we've got here, even if we're doing charting presentations, you know, you've got much more nicer graphics that you can bring in. Of course, you can customize every single part of the graphics that you see on screen here. We've even got things like Fibonacci retracements that you can bring in. So you have a really, really sophisticated system in here. Okay, well, one of the other things that you can also do with this is that it's not just used for presentations. You can also use this for town and city planning meetings. So it might be that you're discussing certain events, or you know, you're trying to plan certain utilities or features. So again, you can draw over maps, you can draw over drawings, architectural plans, whatever you need to. It makes city planning meetings very, very easy to do. And of course, you can automatically capture the still images with the video annotations that are being placed in real time. So let me clear that and let me show you something else. So over here now, what I have is that we can also bring in live video. So I've now got our PointHD's HD SDI input module. So I've got a live HD SDI feed coming in here, which is running into the tablet. So again, I've got a live video source coming in. We also have another module, which is an HDMI input module. And with that, you can bring in HDMI sources, which could be an external computer. So you might simply want to draw over somebody else's PowerPoint slides that are coming in from another laptop or something like that. Or this could be live video coming in. So again, you might want to use this. I mean, typically you can use this in a helicopter type situation where you have the live video feed coming in from the helicopter for news type reports. And with this type of system, it then makes the whole setup easy, because you do not have to install anything inside the helicopter. You literally just need to take the Microsoft Surface tablet and our PointHD system going through that. So again, we have the live video source going in through this. So let me show you now a very unique solution using the PointHD Surface. And this is our remote fast response solution that I'm going to be showing you here. What this allows us to do is that it allows anybody with the Surface tablet to remotely request support and assistance from another colleague or another person who could be located anywhere in the world very, very quickly. So I'm going to open this up here just to give you an example. So what we've got here is that I'm actually using currently the camera from the Microsoft Surface tablet. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to be working on this. So this could be in my particular device that's got a problem. Now I could be looking at a car engine. I could be looking at you know, a medical emergency out in the battlefield. It could be virtually anything. So what I've got here is that on this other monitor, which we have a look at over here, you will see that on here, the remote person can literally be connected to the tablet in real time. Okay, so let me go over there. And what this then allows us to do is that looking at that screen, then I've got real-time video. You can pause that video at any point. You'll see that we will have a smaller window, and over here I can actually rewind back onto the video, play that as I need to review what was just coming in. I can even annotate and draw over that as I need to. So for instance, if I am saying, okay, this is the area of the problem, then we can focus in on that. I can switch back to the live video. So if I do that, I'm back now onto the live. So I can now remotely instruct the person with the tablet who's out in the field to say, okay, this is your HDMI port, this is where you need to connect. It's not working because that cable is not connected over there, and basically it allows you to give a very, very quick and fast response and communicate in real time. So of course this could be over a Wi-Fi connection. It can be over a VPN service as well. So if you're worried about security and issues like that, you can set up a virtual private network. Of course, what we can also do with this system is that at any of the times we can also take a snapshot. You'll see we have a snapshot button right here at the top. So using this button, I can actually grab still images. The video is actually recorded, so if somebody does need it, that can be sent to them as well. But again, with the recall of the snapshots, we can actually go back and have a record of what was going on, and you know, in case it might help in future. So basically, we have a solution here that is a portable solution that we can use on the tablet. And what I'm going to show you now is that how this setup is actually carried out. So over here I have my Microsoft Surface tablet. I have it wired into the power adapter because I didn't want to run out of batteries during the presentation. If we have a look at the monitor behind, okay, then this monitor is actually showing the clean output from the Microsoft Surface. And what I've done is that I am just purely using the Microsoft Surface wireless HDMI dongle. Okay, so using this dongle you can connect the Microsoft Surface wirelessly to your projector, to a monitor, to a video conferencing device, whatever you might need to use. And the difference here is, on the actual Surface, the presenter will see all of the tools, but what comes out onto the output, as I'm drawing over there, you'll notice it's just the video and the graphics. So the viewers do not see the actual buttons or tools. So this is a major difference between many different types of presentation systems or using whiteboards, because the presenter's actual tools and control buttons are totally hidden from view. Of course you could be recording that, streaming that to another part. If you're needing remote assistance, again, you have our remote connection solution over here. Now this person could be located anywhere in the world, and they can remote in. They can also control the device. So for instance, if they want to take control just using a simple mouse and keyboard, they can, and they can draw onto there. And then of course as they're drawing and using the Surface, the presentation is going out live to the audience. Okay, so this is just a very simple, quick presentation to show you just some of the capabilities of the Microsoft Surface and our PointHD trainer solution. Thank you.